He went to college in California. It's probably well known that he's probably wanted to play for a California team his entire life. I think from a competitive standpoint, he didn't want to join the Lakers because obviously you're playing alongside LeBron, you're playing alongside AD. I feel like he wanted to compete against them.
See, what would winning a title with the Clippers do for Kawhi's legacy?
Great question. I think CJ makes a good point because last year when Kawhi demanded the trade, people just insisted that he only wanted to go to Lakers. Yes, initially, yes, it was the Lakers, his request, but it wasn't like he wouldn't go to the Clippers. And the more that you could start to see, he started to communicate, and they communicated to me, man, it's about competition, and he wants to go to Los Angeles. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, but Kawhi has he has a very unique opportunity because I was looking at the players that have played the last 20 years. Man, if Kawhi wins another championship in 3 different places, and if he's the MVP in 3 different places, I don't see anyone with a better resume than what he would have than Michael Jordan. All right, Tim Duncan got 5 championships. Kobe got 5. They're 5, all with stellar franchises, San Antonio and Los Angeles. Now, I don't know what the rest of his career is going to be. Where is he going to be in scoring? How much is he going to grow his game? But to win 3 different championships, and 2 of them where he was the guy, I mean, I'm just willing to hear who's got a better resume the last 30, 40 years in basketball than him besides Jordan.
So this is unique's the exact right word because this is such an interesting question. Let's just assume they win it, okay? Because that's the premise of the question. Let's assume they win it this year. Then Kawhi will have as good of a winning legacy as anybody we've seen as you're talking about. The legacy and his legacy would be all about winning. He already has the best winning percentage of any player ever. He would be the first player to be, if we're taking this to its furthest logical conclusion, finals MVP for 3 different franchises. He would be a role player winning finals MVP, a mercenary, a hired gun almost, winning finals MVP in a 1-year stop in Toronto, and then a finals MVP and championship in his hometown-ish with the team he chose to go to. That is as good of a winning legacy as we've seen. And to contrast that with a lack of individual accomplishments that we've never seen on a player of this echelon. Kawhi's only been an All-Star 3 times. Kawhi's never won an MVP. Kawhi's only been All-NBA 3 times. His career averages are 17, 6, and 2. So to have that height of winning with that minimal amount of individual great seasons. He's only been a great player 3 years. He's only been a MVP candidate 2 years. And to have as damn near as many titles as you have all-star seasons, we would have never seen that. So I don't know how you say compared to Jordan, like, I don't know how you rank him. Because what you do over the course, like Kevin Garnett, he's a 15-time All-Star, won a league MVP, won 1 title. Like, how would you compare that to?
But he had to leave Minnesota to win.
Absolutely.
So there's no comparison to me. He had to join up with other players to be able to win. There's no comparison.
Well, I feel like a lot of people think that Kawhi's first title in San Antonio, when you said he was a role player.
Yeah, you can't control where you're drafted, though.
Right, but isn't that the same thing with KG?
Well, but if you didn't win, though, you can't we're going to delete that part of his career and be like, oh, he was a winner once he went to the Celtics. No, you can't do that. Kawhi was drafted in San Antonio. The overall slow development to where he is, it's not like he's been in the league 10 years. No, you said he's only been an All-Star 3 times. Well, how many years he been in the league?
This is going to be his 9th season, I believe, so 8 seasons.
Right, and he missed 1.
1 season missed with injury. No, it's just so, there's nothing to compare it to. Right. Like historically, where right now the guy has 2 finals MVPs and 2 first-team All-NBAs. Like, that's not usually how this works. And so, would he jump a guy like Dirk if they do this?
Oh, come on, man. Yes, absolutely. Only thing saving Dirk is longevity, and he played 1 year. Played one championship, and he played all his years there in Dallas.
So again, maybe you're not assigning the importance to a double-digit All-NBA teams, double-digit All-Star games, league MVP.
If you haven't been playing in the league, how can you get the double digits? You know what's important? Those 3 championships. You said he won. Those 3 championships are more important than anything else. All right, you can be 15 times all NBA. You win 1 championship or no championships compared to 3 and 2, you were the man. I don't believe there's a comparison between the two.
So let me just ask you real quick. If they win the title, you think in the Pantheon stuff, he goes ahead of a guy even like Kevin Durant? A guy who's got 2 titles, a final.
We need to see where they finish up, Nick. What's his overall scoring average? What's his impact the rest of the way? All right? The rest of the book's not written yet.
Right.
So Kevin Durant shouldn't be in this discussion. But as far as guys like Dirk, guys who have played the game, Garnett, and those guys, to me, there won't be any comparison because when they're won championships, look how much they're revered. All right? And he went to Toronto. Let's not forget that story. After missing all the season before almost, but 9 games. Then he goes back home to L.A. with AD and LeBron across the hallway and wins another one? Oh, come on, man. It's going to be hands down.
So you've already got him right now probably, I would guess, ahead of a guy like Iverson. Because Iverson never won a title. Kawhi's got 2, got the finals MVPs.
There's no reason to compare them right now. All right? I don't have a list. I work with a guy that makes up lists, but there's no need to compare them right now. He needs to be compared to the guys who are playing the game right now. And the guys that are playing the game, the reason why I mentioned Tim Duncan, because he just walked away. Kobe and them, they just walked away from the game, and they got 5 championships. LeBron's got 3, KD's got 2, Steph and them got 3. Okay, Steph's got 3. Now, if he gets 3 in 3 different places, how would you be looking at him?
Well, so, no, to me, like, as I said at the beginning, he would have a legacy of winning unlike anyone we've ever seen. He would be the first guy to be the best player or win finals MVP, 3 different teams. He's one of only 3 guys to do it.
And question for you, do you discount Steph's 3 because the 2 he had to get with Kevin Durant after losing to LeBron?
Right.
So we got to start telling the whole story.
No, absolutely. But part of Kawhi's story is that when you look at his career 17, 6, and 2, like that's part of it as well, which makes some of the other stuff, some would say, more impressive because he's been such a good playoff performer, because he's upped his game in every playoff run he's ever been on.
And Jenna, you'll like this. There was only a little chance he was going to join the Lakers. Regardless of what was said and everything, only a little chance, and he does. In the back of his mind, in the front of his mind, he does want to compete against LeBron compared to joining LeBron.
All right, let's break there. Coming up, back to Baker. Will Baker Mayfield snap the Browns' 17-year playoff drought? Nick thinks so. That's ahead on First Things First.
17 years.